Divine Collective, Holy Spirit says that somebody is fighting tooth and nail in an attempt to outrank you. Outranking that which cannot be outranked, because the Most High God is the one that puts you in the highest rank by way of your spiritual walk. Somebody's trying to outrank what it is that you and God are doing, and they're fighting tooth and nail, which is a clear indication that they are struggling to outrank you. This is what happens when you compare too much, when you compete too hard, when you try to come up against somebody who's authentic and you think that you can take their spot and be a better version of whatever you deem them to be. These are people that want to control the way you see, the way you think. This is a person in particular. Somebody's fighting tooth and nail, though. They're struggling to outrank you, right? The Spirit says. Welcome to Spiritual Court TV. We talk about all things spiritual. If it happened in the spirit and the divine wants us to know, we'll get those intuitive nudges. Those intuitive nudges are very, very important. Please pay attention to them. I see death magic at the bottom of the deck. That's unfortunate. Not only is somebody fighting tooth and nail, they could be fighting death. Maybe they tried to unalive you. Maybe they wanted you erased. That's what I just heard. To take your place. Okay. Spirit says you don't hold any rank. Whoever this pretendo is, this copycat energy is, it's not over here. It's over there. That's what Spirit just said. But somebody's ass is all over the place. They're everywhere. Okay. So it's a scatterbrain energy. It's somebody that really feels as though taking you out is some form of remedy to their chaos. Damn. Death magic. That's crazy. Let's see. Holy Spirit, Divine Mother, show us this person. Oh, that fell just right off the top. Okay. So lustful energy. Lust is a very interesting sin, because lust is not just sex. It's somebody lusting, salivating, imagining what it would be like to be in your skin, to be in your personality, to be your character. People like this always have to go back to the drawing board because they're not authentic. They always look for people to copy. They're parasitical. So if this person is doing this to you, Divine Collective, it's 100% chance they're doing this with everybody. Somebody is a plethora of confused characteristics, things that they've taken from different people, mixed it up, stirred it up in a bowl, and they're just hoping for the best. Okay, that's what I just heard. Something about they're hoping for the best. Somebody is like a parasite. They jump around different groups. They take from them, they take from them, they take from them. And then they mix it up to the point where the energy then becomes unrecognizable. This person is unrecognizable. Yeah. Yeah, I can't make this up. I just heard, what did I hear? Yeah, your outrank is something that they can't outrank. Why do I keep hearing that? I don't want to hear that on repeat. Somebody could be repeating this, obsessively thinking how your rank can't be outranked. So this is not somebody who's completely oblivious to the fact that they can't outrank you. They know this, but they're obsessively thinking about how they can't outrank you, but they're still trying to outrank you. They really should be thanking you for exposing the fact that they don't know what they're doing. This is a parasite. This is a leech. This is the kind of person they can't manifest unless they're around other people. It's somebody with no identity. They need to be around high vibrational people in order to manifest. Whereas you could be somebody that maybe you go into solitude, you manifest you and the divine and your higher self, and somebody wants to take your higher self off the shelf. Something about being held on a mantle in the highest of heavens, something about being held in high honor on a pedestal by the universe, by the divine. This is a spiritual initiation. Somebody's looking at this with negligent eyes, with very earthly being eyes, with a mindset of greed and envy, very slothful energy. They're looking at it with the wrong set of eyes. They can't even see you in the nighttime or the daytime. This person can't see. Somebody is blindly walking, doing things without knowing they're in danger. They don't know they're in danger. They're just taking from everybody. So what seems to be the issue? Why can't this person be themselves? Why are they taking from everybody? They're taking a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And when I mean that, I mean personality type. They're getting an idea of who they could be if they could just take from you and take from somebody else. I just heard and take from me. Somebody feels like you're taking me away from them, you're taking them away from me. It's somebody that was trying to copy you to a T, honey. Lord have mercy. Step by step, bit by bit, word for word, verbatim, honey. Somebody wanted to wear your energy. Something about poverty. Yeah. Yeah, I just heard they see money all around me. I look like I'm the man. But I was down and out like last week. Tell me, where have you been? You came out of hiding, girl. Yeah, somebody's a stand. They don't hold rank. RANK. Love spell. Child, somebody's sitting up wanting to be with you. This could be somebody else over here. Something about a love spell trying to manifest you, praying about you, thinking about you, lusting after you. You have somebody that's actively manifesting you with pure love, and you have somebody that's lusting over you because they want what you have for monetary reasons. Whoever this lustful energy is that's trying to speak a love spell, do a love spell, they want you for the wrong reasons. They want you to help them get out of poverty. It's a certain lifestyle. It's a certain image. It's a people pleasing image. Somebody cares about if people see them. Okay. Oh, look at your car. Oh, look at your this. Okay. At the end of the day, you're the one that has to pay for it. You're the one that has to be comfortable riding in it. Somebody really needs a lot of attention because of what they have. That's dangerous. Don't do that. Yeah. Don't do that. Because real high vibrational people, excuse me, are going to read your soul in the middle of whatever this is that you're attempting to project out into the world. Somebody wants you for the wrong reasons and somebody's manifesting you for the right reasons, okay? Clarify, this person doesn't hold rank. This could be like an ex-lover that I'm picking up on that was in competition with you. Oh, man. This could be an ex-lover that's in competition with you. They did death magic. Yeah, they're mad because you're achieving your goals. They want you for the wrong reasons. This is why the universe keeps blocking them. They're doing some type of lustful spell, poverty. So this person sits up and imagines what it was like being with you over and over. But they're mad because they don't outrank you. This is somebody that you were in a relationship with that was in competition with you. Man, that's crazy. Sleeping with the enemy type ass energy. Yeah, it's like being in a relationship with somebody that, you got into the relationship for equal give and take, for friendship and romance or whatever your reasons were and are or whatever. And it's like turning to this hater and saying, why you hating on me? We're supposed to be together. Somebody was in competition with their lover. Yeah, I can't make this up. This guy is not a nice guy, man. He comes off like he's a nice guy, but he can't seem to hold his energetic stance. He looks like he's the man. He has money all around him, or so it appears. But in reality, he's in poverty. He's in poverty because he doesn't have a connection to the divine. He wants a connection to you, and you have a connection to the divine with manifestations. He's watching you achieve your goals. Yeah, look, destruction. Somebody wanted complete and total destruction for you in order to take something that belongs to you. So this is about your abundance. This is about your ability to manifest. You got destruction, lust, love, spell, poverty. Yeah. Somebody look like they're the guy, but they're not the guy. Yeah, somebody's overspent, underpaid, and overspent because they have no relationship with the divine. Yeah, I saw this too. Somebody's got health concerns, okay? Spiritual health, mental health, spazzing out, conflict has backfired. So you know what's so interesting? It's like this is somebody that either you were in a relationship with, a very lustful guy, not a nice guy, could have come off like a decent guy. You may have seen through the facade. This person was in competition with you. Divine feminine, yeah, this is a karmic man that was competing with you for everything that you had. You showed this person love. Now you're manifesting stability, you're manifesting abundance, and somebody wants to come back. But with destruction, somebody, when they get angry, I always say be mindful of people that want to destroy you when they're angry. Yeah, these are dangerous people. Get out of the way of that anger. conflict in the reverse. This person is mad because you are not giving them any attention, no energy at all. Conflict in the reverse is like, at least come over and fight with me. Like somebody is like, at least call me and fight with me. At least that's some energy. You don't see this person as battle worthy. You like, that little pissy ass battle. We ain't got time for that. I'm about to abandon that. You walked away from the bullshit. Basically, that's what this is. You don't even see somebody as somebody that you want to argue with. When somebody goes silent in a relationship, and they don't even see you as somebody they want to argue with, you might as well just pack it up, chunk it up, accept the fact that yes, this is a loss. Whether you saw that in your future or not, you may have done too much, Mr. Not So Nice Guy. We see money all around you. They thought you were the man. This person may have been really abundant because of you, divine feminine, but not anymore. They were acting like they were the man. It went to their head. They let it go to their head. Yeah, you came in healing the situation. You came in with healing vibrations. Whenever you're in the presence of a real divine feminine, oh my goodness. It's so beautiful because real divine feminines love to give. And it's not that they're expecting anything. They really want to see everybody happy. But they only give to people who they know are deserving of it. And how do they know? Well, they pray. The divine will tell them, hey, give this person this, give this person, give them a bliss, give them some blessings, right? And then they pour into your cup. So if you come into a connection with the Queen of Cups upright, that's very genuine, nice, Queen of Wands, fiery, passionate about themselves, about you, you're in the presence of a divine angel, a divine feminine. They don't come along that often. And once you've been marked as being somebody damaged, no other divine feminines will go towards toxic energy. See, when people pull this man's energy, this toxic masculine energy, real divine feminines can see, oh, yeah, you had a high priestess one time. You tried to dog her out. Oh, okay. They know you're marked. You can't go get another divine feminine after you tried to drag a divine feminine through hell. You can't do that because if we abandon you, nobody's going to want you unless you decide to heal. But it appears as though somebody's too sick. Somebody's too demented. They didn't worry themselves into a hospital bed. Oh my goodness, destruction, conflict. You don't even want to fight with this person. I feel like somebody was trying to provoke you too. They may have even been trying to make you jealous or make you or something like that. Child, you are busy. What are you doing? You're loving on yourself. You love the divine. You love your life. You love your peace. You love your joy. You protect your peace. You protect your joy. Yeah. When you got a Queen of Cups, when you got a Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, Empress Energy, Queen of Pentacles, grounded, all the queens. She knows how to move throughout the elements when she needs to. Air energy, earth energy, water energy, fire energy, and they leave your life, you've been marked for death. Why death? Because change has to come. There's no way to encounter a woman like this, a healer that has abandoned you. If a healer abandoned you, that means there's nothing there left for them to do. They had to surrender the entire situation and everything that comes along with it to the universe, to the divine. This abandonment has everything to do with obedience. So this person, this man has been marked for death. It's do or die. You will or you won't. This is basically about choice and free will. Why death? Because there's no way that a high priestess, a divine feminine, can encounter your life or come into your life and you encounter divine feminine rather, and there be no change. So with no change behavior means that when you left somebody divine feminine, their behavior got worse. Well, that's not good. That's not going to be helpful for them. I can't make it up. This wanted to come up in the reverse because somebody is getting that ass whooped. You've marked this person for death in the sense that they have to change. And once you get out of the way, you can no longer be problematic. Somebody wanted you to be the problem. Well, now you're not around. So now they see that they're the problem and they don't like that either. You were never the problem. You were always the solution. When people saw this person in high standards, it was because you had come in with the healing energy to shield them, to cleanse them of their karma, to help them along the way. That's the way the Most High God sends people in to give you the Ace of Cups and tells you, hey, something has to change. This person was tested with money and things. Why? Because money is here. They got a little bit of money and forgot what you did. They forgot what the Most High God sent you in to do. We take no credit for the divine. We're just here to represent the divine. The Most High God gives us gifts and we share it, and our cup is overflowing. What's in our cup belongs to us, and what we decide to give is because we were being told to give it. You really didn't lose anything, divine feminine. There it really is no love loss here. Whoa, this is a heavy message. It's coming out real clear. This is current information. Yeah, this fool was behind the scenes doing voodoo on the healer. Oh man, maybe that's why you in that hospital bed. That's a good way to drop dead. I'm gonna keep it real. That's a good way to end up with one foot in the grave. You might as well go on and get casket sharp. They saw money all around you and you was acting like you was a man. This person is broke in spirit. They have no relationship with the divine. They resisted death. They resisted change. They were in competition with you. If this person was in competition with you, and you had all the gifts that came with you when you walked into the relationship. And when I mean the gifts, I don't mean money or a lot of anything. That's always going to come. That's the given. But you came in with a pure heart. You came in with good intentions. You wanted the best for yourself and everybody involved. And somebody wished you ill will. I wished you love. You wished me hate. Well, it's time for me to go. There's nothing left here for me. There's nothing divine here. Because if you couldn't see that Ace of Cups, the way the divine sent you in to this person's life, if they couldn't see that Ace of Cups, there's no way they can see God. They don't have a relationship with God. Rich guy in the reverse. This person's in poverty, bad health, and whatever little bit of energy they have left, no, you would think they'd be working on themselves. No, they're working on a love spell with a little bit of voodoo. Okay. It's a good way to die in real time, in real life. Look, I can make it up. Karmic masculine, nasty. Nasty business. You were in the presence of an earth angel and you tried to unalive them. You tried to take their destiny. Somebody was in competition with their lover. This karmic masculine was in competition with the divine feminine. This person was jealous of your looks, jealous of your money, jealous of your ability to manifest, jealous of your ability to heal. They didn't like the fact that you got a lot of attention. I just heard some of their friends wanted you. Oh, wow. Well, you know, it's not that their friends wanted you. Their friends wanted better. Their friends are like, dang, if I had a woman like that, man, you crazy. You lost that woman? This is the kind of energy I'm getting off these people. Whoever this person's friends are, the friends wanted better. That's all they wanted. They were just going towards the light. I'm sorry you missed the light. I'm sorry you missed the goddess in me. I'm sorry you missed that night. Listen, I can't make it up. Pathway. The friends were going towards the light. If I had a woman like that type energy, boy, I could really get myself together. But see, that is really the trick of the enemy. You got to get yourself together, whether somebody's around or not. Somebody was waiting for something to manifest by way of some type of voodoo. That's what they were doing. They were waiting for something to manifest by way of some type of voodoo. And now that it's backfired and this person's in bad health and poverty, broken mentally, spiritually, physically, now it's time to give up. Complete and total destruction is at hand. This somebody that was in competition with you, in the bed with the enemy. Yeah, they saw money all around this person when you were around. They looked like they were the man. Could have cheated. Child, somebody let that money go to their head, and now they're being blocked by the universe. So not only are they giving you the evil eye, or so they think, they're giving the universe the evil eye, because the universe won't let them be you. Child, this is a man that want to be this woman. Somebody wanted your destiny. Somebody wanted your abundance. Every time you laid down with this person, okay, if you were intimate with this person was trying to manifest off of your energy. Yeah, I can't make this up. You ended it. This could have been a one-time thing. You may not have been with this person physically. Clarify, maybe that's what's got them frustrated. For some of you, this is somebody that's lusting after you that could never have you. They're doing magic, love spells. They're just all over the place. They got a lot going on. For some of you, you were never with this person. For some of you, this is an ex that you let go of that was in competition with you, that was trying to take you out. You were graduated. The moment you decided to walk away from what you thought was supposed to be a decent, healthy relationship, the Most High God said, congratulations, and held you in high honor, took you to the next level. Somebody hates the fact that the divine puts you on a pedestal. But I feel like a pedestal for them is attention. Like, why do you get all this attention? Because starseed energy is like getting a lot of attention. Like, no matter where you go, maybe people smile at you, maybe they're nice to you. You have this starseed quality about you. You carry it, you walk in it. This is who you are. This is your path. This is your destiny. And life didn't stop when you walked away from Mr. What's his name? Mr. Whatchamacallit. Child, I can't make it up. You held in high honor. The Most High God immediately advanced you to levels where you couldn't be touched, amped up your spiritual protection, held you in high honor, put you on a spiritual pedestal, because the Most High God wants people to know that I am the one that delivered my child out of this diabolical situation. The moment you abandoned this and you were obedient, when the Most High God told you to walk away and turn your back, the Most High God rewarded you with abundance, high honor, and money. Self-love. You're not even holding any grudges. Child, this person did death magic. They tried to end you. Mad relationship. For some of you, it's somebody you've never sexually been with, and they're crazy. For real. They're crazy. For some of you, this is somebody that you let go of a while ago, and they're just in this bad energy. They want everything that prosperity has to do with, but they don't want to do the work. And doing the work, what does that look like? That's getting close to the divine. Clarify. Something's behind you. Yeah, I can't make this up. Awakening wanted to come up in the reverse. This is somebody that refused to awaken to their God-given abilities. So the Most High God just removed divinity. This is somebody that can't hear the divine, can't see the divine, doesn't know what's going on, just going with the flow, trying to figure it out, just all messed up. Awakening wanted to come up in the reverse. Somebody never wanted you to realize what it is that they were doing. It's like, you're aware and you're unbothered. You're at peace. This is genuine peace here. Single, sexy, successful, independent, self-love. You look good. You look better. You could be changing your hair color. Some of you are going blonde. Okay, that's nice. And this person sitting back with an energy of expectation because the voodoo was supposed to kick in by now. Somebody keeps going to the doctor. They better make sure they keep up with that doctor visit instead of trying to keep up with you. When you were with this person, everybody thought this person was the man. You can't bind no earth angel, baby. You can't bind a goddess. You can't bind a chosen one. You're going to lose yourself. You're going to lose your mind. Bondage, obsession. Now because you know what it is? It's not that they ever wanted you. This person never truly wanted you. They merely wanted what you had. The moment you accepted that and you realized that the love that you were given was too pure, you walked away, you were at peace with that. This is not a woe is me, why don't you love me energy. It's not that energy, Yeah. Why don't you love me? Tell me, baby, why don't you love me when I make it so damn easy to love? And why don't you need me? Yeah, you never went through that. So you never went through the whole, baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. It was never your fault, divine feminine. You're innocent. You abandoned the bullshit. You went on your pathway. You listened to the Most High God. You're a starseed healer. Everything you touch turns to gold. You got the Midas touch, abundance, karma. Yeah, somebody wanted all of that, but they just didn't want what came with it, because what comes with what you have, divine feminine and divine masculine, is the divine. Somebody wanted the gifts, but they didn't want to give and pay homage and give accolades to the Most High God, who's the one that says, I'm the one that owns everything, as above, so below. How are you going to try to knock me out the box? When I sent you in a helper, a healer, you turned down the cup of love. You turned down the divine when you walked away from this divine feminine. And when I mean walked away, I mean within the relationship. Sometimes people can be sitting right next to you and they can be somewhere else. They're vacant. They've walked away. Because it appears as though the divine feminine is the one that abandoned the actual situation on the physical level. But spiritually, somebody had already checked out of the room. Somebody had already checked out. This is somebody that was vacant. They cared more about looking like a rich guy, but they didn't have any divine wealth. No relationship with the divine, obsession and bondage. Why are they concerned now? Because they said you're supposed to come back, and they talked about you bad, honey. When I mean they was talking about that earth angel, ooh, baby, they talked about you bad. They didn't want nobody else to look at you. They didn't want anybody else to see that you were really somebody that was sent from the divine. Ooh, child, clarify. Somebody was talking. Look at this here. You want to know what they were saying? You stink, you funky, you got AIDS, you got HIV, you nasty, you did this. If it wasn't for you, they would be on top. You took their money. Lies. All this shit is lies. This is what they saying. And they told it to people that are just like them. But the people that they told now want to be your friend. You cut all these people off. You don't give a damn. You're a real divine feminine out here. When people talk about you like this, to this capacity, let them. Let them. But they said this and they said that. Yeah, you need not be so concerned with how somebody else is seeing you. When you know who you are, you don't have to defend that. This is somebody that was talking about your body. That's what I just heard. Somebody was saying that they didn't want you. They weren't attracted to you. You weren't pretty enough. You stink. You smell. All lies. All while they were doing voodoo behind the scenes, lusting after your energy, trying to strip you of your energy, trying to siphon your energy to manifest off of your energy so they could walk out there and be a motherfucking Tinkerbell and tiptoe their ass around this energy. They wanted to be the divine feminine. Somebody wanted to be you. They had it all planned out, all mapped out, how they were going to get it done. Twin flame energy. This was never a real soulmate. You were never twinning with this person. They wanted to twin with you. But twin for what? What are we twinning with? If this person is this low vibrational and you're not matching their low vibrational energy, then that means that you're not mirroring this low vibration demonic ass person. They're not your twin. Yeah, I just heard you're not my twin. False narrative. This person was talking about you bad. I mean, real bad, y'all. This man could have stole your underwear. You're not thinking about this person. Divine feminine is like, you know what happened. You know what it is. This person talked about you real bad to people that want you. Talk to their friends about you. Now the friends are sitting back making their own assessment. Look, thoughts in the reverse. So the love spell backfired. And now they're thinking about you and obsessed over you. They don't know what to do. And now you're not thinking about them. You're not thinking about this person. I don't know if they think you thinking about them, but with the thoughts in the reverse, you're not. It appears as though you're having a multiple conversations with the divine and your higher self on a constant level. Yeah, they went and did death magic too. This is how angry this person was. This is why they're in poverty and bad health, bound to it. They're jealous of the universe. They're jealous of, like somebody's envious of the universe, giving you exactly what you need. This person cannot keep your name out of their mouth. Spirit says, I'm about to show them, I'm about to hot foot that tongue out. You ever seen somebody with a hot mouth? Fire coming up out their mouth. You got death magic. Wow. Relationship. Clarify. This person told people that your breath stink. This person was out here doing the most. Like, that's why I didn't touch this person. That's why I wasn't sleeping with them, because they did this. They stink. They did. This person was really angry with you once you left their life. You got third party situation. You got somebody that now wants you back, but they don't want people to know that they want you back. They rather talk about you behind your back. Opposition. Somebody got effed up real bad with this backfire. You got earth angel energy. Okay. These people that listened, whoever these people are that were on the receiving end, notice her face. She's like, what? Oh my God. What? She got AIDS, she got this, whatever. Okay. Whoever was listening to this, they're now praying for forgiveness because they're finding out everything that they were told was a lie. But guess what? They wanted to believe this gossip. Somebody's life got upgraded when you walked into their life, divine feminine. The moment you walked away, the gifts that you had went with you. So this person went on a rampage, doing voodoo and death magic, flying monkey ass energy, envious bondage. They did everything. They tried to bind you, make you come back. Oh, they all over the place. Clarify, Holy Spirit. I can make it up. I can make it up. And you got the nerve to be coming up as somebody that's a rich girl, a rich lady, a privileged lady. This is abundance, and you got the high priest energy. You got a divine masculine coming up in here. That's definitely high rank. She see money all around me. I look like I'm the man. He was down and out when you found him. You helped him out. You showed him the light. You showed him Most High God. You showed up as a goddess. And he immediately went to try to unalive you, even tried to make you sick. Somebody didn't want you to leave the house. Somebody's really insecure. Somebody did a binding spell to make you stay in the house, to take your beauty. Yeah, this person, boy, you was in the bed with the devil. You was in the bed with a demon. This person. It was never an entity attachment. It was this raggedy, dirty dog ass bastard. When you walked away, he talked about you bad, bad. I mean, real bad. Okay. This is what they did. This is what they said. Spirit say they want to know the truth. That's what happened. The people that they talk to about you are praying for forgiveness. Why? Yeah, you got to be mindful of conversations because you sign silent contracts when you engage in certain things behind the scenes. You engage in certain contractual agreements, just being on the receiving end of drama, just being on the receiving end of gossip. You sign up silently for contracts, satanic contracts. You're guilty by association. You associated with somebody that was sitting up talking about somebody. Maybe you know the person or you didn't, but you engage. Lended. Is that a word? Get it out. You lended them your ear. You leaned in. You wanted to know, well, what's going on? I need to know the whole nine. Oh, this guy's mad. He's sticking pins in the doll, man. He keeps getting sicker and sicker, just sticking pins in the doll. He over there choking and choking. So the people that was on the receiving end of this gossip, his friends, somebody in this group really wants you. Somebody's like, man, if I had that woman, you crazy. All that shit you said was a lie. And everybody's now figuring out that this person did magic over you too. Yeah, somebody had a voodoo doll. Stole your underwear too, Divine Feminine. Or your pants or your socks or your shoes or something. Maybe a strand of hair when you was blow drying your hair. Don't matter. He's sick. He messed up. Him and the toenails and the little bit of nails and the whatever he stole and the strand of hair and the rusted nails. Let them sit right there, baby. Somebody is all messed up. The devil. I can't make it up. This person wanted to bind you. The devil. And they didn't want you to know that it was them, the two of swords. Somebody wanted you confused all over the place, just walking in a circle to where you would eventually come back and be there with the devil. Ciao, bye. What's going on, healer? You walked away. You didn't give a damn. You're in perfect health. I bet you he can't say that. You got your STD report. Whenever people speak upon your body, your health, you got paperwork on who you are. Just, just wave that around in the ethers. A perfect bill of health. That'll teach them. Some of these people that are praying for forgiveness because they know somebody lied on you. You got the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Somebody was lying on your sexual history. Somebody said they had sex with you and they did not. Child, these are the weirdest men on the planet to me. Somebody lied on their penis, lied on their D, said they had sex with you and they did not. Knight of Cups, okay? Now they want to be your friend. Clarify, show me this person. Somebody said they had sex with you. Somebody said they were with you. Child, Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. These people have lost their gifts. This is what happens when people associate with the enemy. This is what happens when people associate with your enemies, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Just fraternizing with people who have made themselves your enemies, self-proclaimed enemies. Some of these people didn't even know you. They was just listening to the conversation. Just because they were on the receiving end of that drama, they sat, they marinated in it, they encouraged it, they entertained it. Their lives are in an uproar. So some of them are praying for forgiveness. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Why did they believe it? Because they wanted to believe it. Let people believe what they want to believe, and they'll tell you what it is they always wanted to think was true. That's what the Holy Spirit just said. Clarify. Something was supposed to be easy. Something's supposed to be real. Somebody in this group wants to apologize to you. Ace of Cups, they're begging the divine. They're begging the divine for forgiveness. Yeah, because they lost their Ten of Pentacles. That's why. They lost their spiritual gifts. See how that worked? Somebody was in a group, whoever this person is, somebody was in this group They talked about you. They engaged. They pushed the narrative. That's what I just heard. They pushed the gossip. Something was supposed to humiliate you, mess you up. Mind you, somebody was behind the scenes doing voodoo too. So something really was supposed to wreck your life. Somebody really wanted to like put your light out. This person hates the divine. They hate everything divine, everything good, everything clean. Nah, they don't. They really don't. They're just mad because they couldn't steal it. They're just mad because they're not getting any attention because they want attention too bad. It's like Divine Collective, you get attention even when you're not trying because people love authenticity. Authentic people love authenticity. Somebody needs this attention for the wrong reasons. It's somebody that does the most. Ace of Cups and the Knight of Swords. Clarify, somebody's asking for forgiveness. They're praying to the divine, but they lost their spiritual gifts. So Ten of Pentacles in the reverse is somebody whose prayers are earthbound. You got the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Fire sign energy. Somebody could have heavy fire placements, okay? Somebody could have heavy earth placements. Somebody's birthday could be in April. Somebody could be a Taurus, Aries, or a cusper, like April 21st, 22nd, 20, something like that. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. And they're praying to the divine, begging the divine for forgiveness with the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Swords because they too were reckless. So they engaged. Somebody went amongst devils that were just like them. Mm. Somebody's birthday could be in December. Somebody could be a Capricorn. I'm seeing fire, earth, fire, earth. So April, December, or August. Clarify? Yeah, the devil in the reverse. This person said that they had sex with you. These are grown ass men, y'all, by way of like age, of their grown ass age that lied. The devil in the reverse. Somebody lied and said they had sex with you. This is another guy. This person could be connected to your ex. They got caught. You caught that ass. Five of Swords. You caught that ass. Queen of Swords. You caught them doing magic over you with the magician in the reverse. Somebody did nasty magic, y'all. I'm talking, hold up. Somebody did heavy magic over you, okay? This is somebody that's connected to your past. The magician in the reverse, the devil in the reverse. They tried to bind you. They did glamour spells to take your beauty. Somebody even did something to like, it's like sexual, something to make you look unappealing, or somebody wanted you to have a smell. These people are so wicked. You got the Wheel of Fortune here. Now somebody's begging the divine, praying to the divine. Clarify. But their prayers are earthbound. Maybe they wanted your prayers earthbound. Somebody could have tried to bind your manifestations. Because Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, the devil in the reverse, that's the devil coming to collect. The magician. This is like a group of like sick and twisted warlocks. They love to destroy feminine energy. Because somebody was on the receiving end of this. Oh my God. Why are they so violent? Yeah, look, it's a group of Knight of Wands energy. But in the reverse, Knight of Wands in the reverse is like reckless, but it's like rape for somebody's abundance. Look, the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, they wanted to drain you of your flow, of your water, of your because you know, Queen of Cups is like water, flow, how things go for you. Yeah, and there's magic that was being done too, as well. These people can't produce a damn thing. They can't produce nothing. So they wanted to drain you collectively. This is like 5 people, 5 of swords. It's 5 warlock men. You got a Gemini here. You got a Taurus here, a Aries. 2 people could be born in April. One could be an Aries, one could be a Taurus, but they're both born in April. And then you got a Sagittarius here, Capricorn. Somebody's birthday's in December. It's 5 warlocks here. They were all sitting around talking about a divine feminine. Who's this person praying to the divine? They talking to the divine. They're trying to cleanse their energy. Child, these prayers are getting, I cannot make this up. 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody lost their job. They're losing money. They're losing time. The work that they sent. Somebody's trying to pray this karma off. Something that they sent you, divine feminine. Clarify. The 4 of Wands. They're watching you be celebrated. 3 of Pentacles after collaborating. So there were 5 men, 5 warlocks that went up against this. One of these is your ex. One of the people in this group really wants you, but they're embarrassed to tell the other people that they want you, but they believe the lies that somebody said about you. Maybe somebody said something real nasty about you. Now somebody wants to come in and be with you. Child, if these people don't go have several seats and stay the hell up out the way, you're in the Queen of Swords energy. You chopping off anything that move, penises included. Heads, penises, balls, whatever. Stay away from the divine feminine. Stay away. Leave her alone. Y'all are slow. Something's mentally off with you. These people got issues with their mamas, their daddies, their families. They sit around. These are men, gossiping ass men, Tinkerbell ass men, want to be women. They want to wear your skin. They love sucking a woman dry of her finances, her beauty, like they pride themselves on this bullshit. They went from 5 to 3. So 3 of them here are collaborating, or 3 walked away. Show me this one I see praying for forgiveness. Yeah, you crazy. Somebody's like, oh my God, praying to the divine. This is the divine feminine. So this person feels indebted to vindicate you. Whoever this person is that was a part of this little warlockian ass group, after trying to tear you down. And this person lost their gifts. So who are they praying to? Because the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Swords and the 4 of Wands and the High Priestess and the Queen of Swords is like somebody that feels as though they now need to defend you after trying to destroy you. There's one man in this group. Show me this man. Knight of Wands, 10 of Cups, 3 of Wands, the Fool, the King of Cups. This man is in love. This man is in love. He watched people in this group tear you down. He also was involved. It's not your ex, it's somebody else. Your ex is still working with the voodoo doll. He's in bad health, but there's one warlock in this group that's like, man, if I had her, I would be with her. But he was also sitting around fraternizing, whoever this person is. Now he wants the 10 of Cups and the Fool. Are you crazy? 3 of Wands. Bitch, if you don't sit your dumb ass down, Knight of Wands. Somebody's got Aries and Earth and Aries energy here. King of Cups. Somebody's secretly in love with you. Yeah, they're hiding it. They don't want to let these other warlocks know because they were involved in trying to tear down a divine feminine. Like, bitch, what? Okay, commercial break. When a divine feminine walks away from you, all you can do is accept the fact that they're gone. Take the lesson, move along, choose to die, seek God, move along. The spell work, the cursing, the casting out, all the bullshit is backfiring. This does conclude this message. I'm coming back with more readings. I got to charge my microphone. Hopefully this didn't cut my voice off. I love y'all, okay? I'll see you soon. Peace be with you.